Sports fans. In this final segment, I'm going to be discussing sport that's been on my mind but I didn't discuss in the opening segment, and that being the Tour de France. I'm very surprised, and I have to admit, I'm extremely surprised by how it's gone so far, but I'm very surprised they ran this race in the first place, especially for those of you who know about cycling and how close the bicyclists actually have to be to one another. And every year, as you know, there's at least one major crash, it seems like. So for that reason, and also, like I said, because of the coronavirus, and I don't know the way it is right now in that part of the world, but it's just really, really something to me that they even tried to run it, since I didn't think they were going to. But that having been said, for those of you who know about the race, and even for those of you who don't, they've decided to go with only 22 teams this year, I believe it is, and only 8 riders per team. But bear in mind, if any 2 of those riders, from what I understand, contract coronavirus, the whole team is at risk for being dismissed, and I believe would be exited from it immediately. So imagine, if you will, you get down to the second to last day, let's say, of the Tour de France, and the leader catches coronavirus. You tell me you're going to have a new leader of the race then? I mean, that's some serious craziness right there, but it's very much a possibility that it could happen. In terms of how the bike riding's been, I really have no idea. I've been very much embittered for about 7 years now because of the Lance Armstrong scandal, and I just have not gotten over that hump as of yet. So for those of you who are watching it and following it, I commend you. I'd like to say I'd be able to do so more so, but my heart still isn't in it, even after all this time. But it's really something they're trying to run it, for sure. And then on a closing thought, just very briefly, Detroit Tigers did not make any trades, and baseball's trade deadline just passed. Like I said, Tigers made no moves. Not surprising to me. I think it was the right thing to do. However, considering the Tigers are not that far now from a playoff spot, and apparently they're only 2 games behind the Blue Jays, very surprising considering, I think, statistically how poorly they've played, though I do realize they've played a lot better as of late. And that will do it for another episode of Sports with Ed. Stay tuned to future episodes on Ed's Sports Channel, and have a good day. Take care.